Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So LSU's offense will be first on the attack. Battle for the Golden Boot always seems to get a little bit testy, and this thing was tight. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, one-possession game, but the Bayou Bengals turned it up against the Pigs.
Yeah, and the LSU did a really good job finishing the game strong. They scored the last 17 points to run away from this one, but the Golden Boot, we've seen crazy games. We've seen like 70,000 overtimes. We've seen a lot in this rivalry, Jesse.
Yeah, this is one game where Sam Pittman and Arkansas, they seem to get up and they get physical. That's something they pride themselves in every year, especially when they play against LSU. This is just one of those games, David, you always expect to go right down to the wire.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David. Breaks into the open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Using his legs, it's Berry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, it's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program.
This is enormous. Give the guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that. Dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator strips his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 places, scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Back to throw. It's Green. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, it makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, hand him the ball.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like he can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
The Razorbacks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. And down he goes back at the 3.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Got a man. It's Berry. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Rides to back and leaves it. LSU will get a first down. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments, Darren McFadden, Felix Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on them.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durham. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. The 30. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Green. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run, it's Durham. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they've got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Berry. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking to buy time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Berry. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. takes the handoff. It's Durham. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by 11 to Texas.
Handoff to the single running back.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Green. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll go hurry up here. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
Here's a heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. To the air. It's Green. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Blake. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Going up top. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that golden boot.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The quick out, and they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Green. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Trying to beat the D deep. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle. Trucks through the defender. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Crosses the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
With the catch, it's Brown. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Snagged in the middle, it's Berry. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Owen averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tigers are facing third and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Berry. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got him still on his feet. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real...
Touchdown, Tigers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we're tied up in the third. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Green. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Blake. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Washington. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down,
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Penn State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Berry. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Quickly to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got them first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Sharp. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh,
he just keeps moving. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To throw, it's Green. Fires left. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Pulls and fires complete. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. They do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
I I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Berry.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after.
Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and his offense is smelling the end zone. Snap it to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give on the option. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get over. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Berry. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Big celebration, understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Blake. Only a pickup of a yard, and that's just not helping much at this point. At least the clock is stopped. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Grab near the marker. It's Blake. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.